Today I want to go over, some more of our top 5. This one is kind of on the flip side. It is 5 of the outdated marketing techniques. And the reason that I'm bringing this up is because you guys need to realize that there are times have changed and we need to move on. And if you're doing these marketing things, you're probably not putting your money in the best place for you to be getting the most bang for your buck. So here we go. We're going to go through the list. Number 1 is cold calling. It used to be that you would get these phone calls, and people would try to drum up the business and things like that. That doesn't work anymore, and it really doesn't work on the private side. You can still probably do a little bit of this if you're talking about schools or churches or something like that, or at least introducing yourself to those kind of organizations so that you're getting an opportunity to send them some more information. But cold calling a private citizen about a backyard party or something like that, it just doesn't work anymore. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to be annoyed with the phone calls. A lot of people don't even have landlines anymore. So you're calling on a cell phone or something like that. It just doesn't work. Another thing along that kind of mindset is direct mail. Again, for the private citizen, most of that stuff is going straight from the mailbox into the trash can. The flyers and the postcards and things like that, they don't do a whole lot of that. There's still a little bit of a call for you to put things in like a catalog or something like that and send it to a church or a school. But in most cases, the expense that is involved in doing that is going to be outweighed by the return. I think that you could probably do a lot cheaper over the internet using emails or some sort of advertisement that's going to draw them into your website. Print advertisement, I don't know how much print advertisements left. There's some newspaper stuff that you could do. There's some, I guess there's a few magazines or stuff, something like that, but there's just not a whole lot of that left anymore. And when there's not any venue for that, there's not a lot of call for the advertising side of it. So what happens is you wind up advertising for the publication more than you do your own business. And what you're doing is just paying the publication. If you're going to do that, that's fine. If you want to support your local whole-time paper or something like that, that's great. If you're going to do it, I suggest that you do something that's a little more localized. If there's a school paper or something like that you could do for your kid's school or one of the other schools, try that instead of a big, if you live near a big city, trying to advertise in a big city newspaper, because you're just not going to get the bang for your buck, and it's not going to be worth it. Again, doing it to help is a whole lot different than doing it for the reason that it's meant for, and that is to advertise. Trade shows, a lot of people don't go to trade shows, and trade shows have kind of morphed into a different kind of sector. It used to be that you could do those kind of things and bring people in, and then they would book from you or something like that. Now you're probably more likely to go to a trade show and just look for the new equipment and things like that you're trying to bring in. And again, a lot of those are being limited as well, because it's so much cheaper to do it online and to make people aware of the products online and away from the fact that there's so much going on with it, with travel and hotel and all the busyness, and then problems that come with it with packing and lost luggage and crime. Nobody wants to go to the big cities. It's a big mess. So yeah, I mean, probably going to be moving away from trade shows. The last, number 5, is TV advertising. Nobody watches TV anymore. Everybody has some form of streaming service that they're using. some of those actually offer some, and those are maybe worthwhile, because what you can do is you can localize it. But the problem is that you're hit and miss. It's hard to get into a situation where you're hitting the right demographic, your right area, the whole 9 yards, when it is so much easier to do it online with, you know, social media marketing, or one of the other, you know, email or text marketing, something like that, to where you're having a more directed response. You're going straight at the customers that you know are looking for you. The groups that are in the social media, people are gathering in social media for specific reasons, and it makes an easy opportunity for you to go find out that you know, parents planning birthday party group in your area. That's so much easier than throwing something out there in a TV ad that may or may not hit, or a newspaper ad, or anything else. So those are some of the things that you need to avoid when you're marketing. Stay away from those kind of things. They used to be the kind of the top-notch stuff, and now they've all fallen to the wayside. So you need to make sure that you're staying up with times. I'll do some more videos on how, on the positive side, what we should be doing. But again, let me know what you guys think. Hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next go around.